Hello people, and welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle for the YouTube Pokemon Battling Federation. Here is the battle against Pokemon Trainer Ridley from YouTube. So let's get this battle going. He leads up with Omastar, I lead up with my Uxie, and I set up some rocks, and he sets up a rain dance. So I was thinking like, crap, a rain dance team, just my luck. He goes for a surf, I go for a psychic just to get some damage in and stuff, and the rain continues to fall. And, yeah, I get my lefties, and he goes for a hidden power, predicting a switch, and that's really good for me, because he wasted a turn of rain, and I go for a Thunder Wave, trying to slow it down, but he ends up having a Lumberry, which sucks balls, so, yeah, now he's just gonna finish me off with a Surf, which really sucks, because I could have used Uxie more in this battle, so, yeah. So, I sent in my 10,000 Fist. I'm gonna go for the Mach Punch, hoping for it to KO, but he switches, goes into his Mantine. Go for a Mach Punch, and it does like the exact same amount of damage that Stealth Rocks did, which is just like oh. So I go into my Gastrodon because I didn't want to take any Water type moves or Flying type moves or whatever. So, but he ended up switching as well, goes into his Lantern. And, he goes for Surf. I go for Stockpile just to get my defense raised and stuff. So I got +1 of defense and special defense, which is really good. So I thought he would go for another Surf, so I just went for the rest. But he ends up going to his Cat Turd, so I just wasted my Chesto Berry for nothing. So that really sucks. So didn't want to stay in against this thing, so I have to switch out. So I'm going to switch out, go into my Arcanine here. Get the Intimidate, and he goes for a C-Bomb, and that's not going to do anything because Arcanine is win. So yeah, now I predicted a switch back into the Mantine or the Lantern, so I just went for the Toxic instead of Will-O-Wisp, so that was really good for me because he goes into his Lantern, and I just poison the Lantern, which is just like awesomeness right there. So I'm gonna switch out here because I really don't want to take a Surf to the face. So I go to my Registeel here, but he ends up going for the Agility. So this tells me that he's a Rain Dance Sweeper. So he goes for a Surf. It's not gonna do a whole lot because this Registeel is specially defensive bulky. And yeah, I go for a Curse, so I'm at +1 right now. So that's really good for me. He's gonna get hurt by poison, which is just awesome, and he's just gonna go for another Surf, hoping to get some damage in. And I go for another Curse because I know he will die by the poison the next turn. So yeah, he will now die by the poison. So that's pretty good for me. So here he goes into his Omastar here. I know I could take any attacks from this thing since the a Surf in the ring with Life Orb didn't do a lot. So I go for an Iron Head. He goes for a Surf, still doesn't do a whole lot, and, now I try to go for the rest here, but guess what? He gets a freaking crit, which really sucks. And if it wasn't for that crit, I guarantee I could have swept his entire team with that Registeel. I guarantee it. I could have swept his entire team with that thing. I'm not gonna lie, I could have swept his entire team with it. So, he brings in his, ugly bitch, and I go for a Thunder Punch, but it fails, so I switch into my Gastrodon here. Because I see there's no point, using him anymore, so I'm just gonna leave him in for Deathfire so I can safely bring in my, Hitmonchan, and hopefully kill it off with that Ice Punch. So he goes for Power Whip. It's obviously gonna take me out, of course, and Gastrodon goes down. Yeah. So, now I go into my 10,000 Fist, I go for the Ice Punch, and I thought this would KO, but it seems that this Venusaur has some defensive EVs, which let him live, and he's just gonna go for a Power Whip, get another crit, which probably doesn't matter, to be honest, so, yeah. So, that really sucks for me, so I think I'm down to like, I don't know, 2 pokes, I think. So I go to my Arcanine here just to get the Intimidate, and I just want to kill it off with a Flamethrower, so I do that, and Venusaur goes down. Yeah. Alright, so now he goes back into his Mantine. I switch out because I don't want to take a Surf to the face or something, but he predicts that, goes for a Rain Dance very nicely, and I have a Gatorade out, so goes for Hidden Power, Electric, or Grass. I don't know which one they are, but I know it's super effective, but I know it will not do half to me, so I just go for a Dragon Dance, and the rain continues to fall, and I'm getting some lefties, and yeah, he goes for another hidden power, and yeah, it's still not going to take me out, and I'm in torrent range, so that's pretty good. So I go for another Dragon Dance, so this will make sure that I will outspeed anything in the ring now. So go for Ice Punch. It's obviously going to take down his Mantine, and Mantine goes down. Hooray. So the rain continues to fall, and Gatorade is getting some lefties, and he goes into his cat turn. And I predicted a Sucker Punch, so I just went for the Dragon Dance anyway. I'm just hoping for him that he'll go for the C-Bomb so I can kill it off with the Ice Punch, but that's not gonna happen. So here I thought at this health, I thought I could take a Sucker Punch from this thing, since Feraligatr has a base 100 defense, but turns out I can't, which really sucks, and Feraligatr goes down. So now I go to my last Pokemon, which is my Arcanine. And I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower because I got nothing better to do, and I know I already lost at this point. So get a crit right here. He was gonna go for the Toxic, but he really does deserve that, considering that he crit my Registeel. So Riley, you did deserve that. I'm telling you that right now, boy. So he brings out his Mismagius, and this is where the Star War begins. This Mismagius turns out not to be a self-called miner. If it was, I would lost the game already, of course. But turns out to be a bulky set, so thank God it was a bulky set. Otherwise, I would have like totally been raped by this Mismagius, of course. So, this is just me trying to Toxic stall this thing out because I really want to win, of course. So I go for a Morning Sun. And stuff, and he's gonna get hurt by poison, which is really good. And he has Pain Split, so I was like, crap. So, I'm just gonna stay here, just keep on stalling him out until the Toxic will be like, you know, a one-hit KO on this thing, of course. So, go for Flamethrower just to get some damage in because I'm awesome, and he's gonna get hurt by poison. So, poison right now is taking a really toll on his, health, and that's like really good for me because I really don't want to have a Star War against this thing. So he goes for another Pain Split. Just keep on stalling out. I don't see the point of this. He's just gonna die by Toxic anyway, so I guess he was trying to hope for some para hacks, more Haxes. Golly, as if he already got enough Haxes already in the game. So at least I didn't get any para Haxes in this game, otherwise I would have screwed me over by that Mismagius. So I kill the Mismagius, dies by Toxic. He brings in his Omastar, and he will die by Stealth Rock. So that was a good game, Riley. Maybe we'll rematch again, maybe with less Haxes, of course. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out Riley's channel. Links in the description, and also don't forget to check out my channel as well. So comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will check you guys later. Peace out, bitches.